the AFC North title. Cam, kicking it off with you. Who sends the bigger statement with the win on Saturday? Is it Lamar or Russ?
Russ. Because Russ needs this. Matter of fact, the Steelers need this. When I look at the Steelers, and a lot of times people have been saying, bro, why are you hating? I'm not hating. We need more people to understand, are the Steelers pretenders or are the Steelers contenders? When I look at the slate of Russell Wilson being 6-2, you get a win versus the Giants, you get a win versus the Commanders. At this particular point, if the playoff starts today, they're a wild card. Are they really a contender? Okay, you go down the list again, the Ravens. You didn't score any points that game, all field goals. All right, you lost to the Browns. You won by the Bengals. Are the Bengals even a playoff contender? Okay, and then you beat the Browns again. We know what the Browns are. And then you lost to the Eagles. Out of all those games, Stephen A. and Chris, I don't know if I'm really hanging my hat on the Steelers being the team that they think that they are. When you start to say and you start to ask questions like, okay, are the Pittsburgh Steelers a real team, or the quality of opponents have been, suspect? But I love the fact that Lamar is being doubted once again. Lamar Jackson is something that is another question for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Can they stop Lamar? Okay, does Russell Wilson also have enough firepower at the receiver position to compete with the Baltimore Ravens team? And that's my point.
Well, listen, let me say a couple of things before I get to my point. Number one, when we talk about people, you talk about people out there hating. Ignore these folks. I mean, it's just clickbait. The fact of the matter is, in a world like, for example, in this YouTube age we're living in, don't you notice every headline says somebody got destroyed, because, oh my goodness, who got destroyed? Let's click on it. It's the most ridiculous thing. You would think that people's vocabulary would be far more expansive than that, far more creative. It's a damn shame that it isn't, but that's neither here nor there. So forget about the haters. They're going to sit up there and say you hate it because you want to get somebody a cup of coffee. This is who they are. Don't even worry about them, Cam. Number two.
Oh, I never cared.
I agree. Damn right, bro. Damn right. Number two, I agree with you about Russ, but my reasons are different. It's a bigger statement for Russ if he wins this game. Lamar's supposed to win this game. Mm-hmm. I mean, you got the AFC North on the line, okay? You already lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers. You lost 8 of the last 9 meetings against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Your last 8 games, you can't even register 20 points against the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is Lamar Jackson we're talking about here, a 2-time MVP who I keep reminding everybody is great, is phenomenal, glad he got his bag. He is a superstar in this league. He's box office. He's all that. He's everything but a champion. He's everything but a champion. And of all the guys in the league that have won 2 league MVPs, every single one of them is a Super Bowl champion but Lamar Jackson. I mean, at some point in time, it's got to come about you answering the call. This is step one. The Steelers have your number. Whatever you do against most, you can't seem to do against the Pittsburgh Steelers. You already lost to them earlier this season on your home turf, trailing in the AFC North, knowing that if they win this game, they secure the division crown and you're going to be struggling for a wild card spot. They ain't going to have Pickens. Russell Wilson was left for dead before his career was resurrected with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and you can't beat them on your home turf without Pickens? Come on now. That's inexcusable. So as far as I'm concerned, I thought Pickens was going to play in this game. I knew T.J. Watt wouldn't let me down. Yeah. But I thought Pickens would play. Since he's not going to play, Baltimore Ravens should definitely win this game. If they don't, that's on Lamar Jackson. Everybody's going to be looking at them anyway, especially if they look the way they looked offensively against the Steelers in recent history. But if Russell Wilson goes out there and finds a way to ball under these circumstances, wow. That's a profound statement.
Yeah, but what does that change for the situation with Russ in Pittsburgh?
Well, first of all, it secures the AFC North. It secures him as your starting quarterback. And you look at him a little bit different. This is a Super Bowl champion.
Oh, absolutely.
You look at him a little different.